Hello, everyone. How are you today? Go on, get ready. We'll start in 5 minutes with the workout. Would really like if you would join and do the workout with me. Hey guys, Doodle, Monica, thanks for coming back. What do we need today? Good question. Would be great if you have 2 cones or something similar. Use 2 bottles, whatever, doesn't really matter. Hi, Aho boy. And then about a little ball. You can also use a tennis ball. I'm not sure if I have one right here. Tennis ball works as well. And then a regular ball to dribble. We'll do a lot of coordination today. And yeah, it will be a lot of fun, I think. But it will be very challenging for you guys. For the ones who tuned in yesterday, quite an intense one. I feel like I'm a little bit sore today. How are you guys feeling? But yeah, that's literally all we need for now. I will use the other ball. But yeah, super sore today. But we'll do coordination to calm down. Thanks, Yo-Yo. Really appreciate it. We'll be around 30 minutes today. We'll start in 3. Let some other guys join as well, and then we'll go. That's all you need for today. But yeah, let me see how the workout looks today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 7 exercises today. Yeah, they will be quite fun. You know what's funny? Whenever I plan a training, it's tough for me to estimate how long it will take. Actually, it's very difficult. I feel like. I think if you are a regular coach, and you have a team, you can always say, okay, we'll stop in 5 minutes or whatever. But here I want to do the exercises and really finish it, and I think about like, okay, we do 3 sets of 5 reps each, so that makes sense. But you cannot really estimate how long it will take with the break. But I think it will be around 30 minutes today. But yeah, let's give it another 2 minutes, and then we'll start. Thanks, Aki. Sakmiov. Did I pronounce it correctly? Sakmiov? Yeah. Another day, another training to be David De Gea. You're absolutely right. Long way to go, but yeah, we will get there. We'll get there. Monica, we'll get to the questions after the workout, so I want everyone to stay in the workout, and then we'll do a quick 3-question Q&A right after the training. So yeah, if everyone is ready, actually, do you guys have any other goalkeepers in mind that would be interested in the workout? I would really appreciate if you could share the link that is on the regular URL that you see right now, and you could share it with a few friends, even though they might not tune in today. Might be relevant for them in one of the upcoming days. So yeah, let me know. And before we start, I also want you guys to know Ter Stegen. I actually played with him quite a few times back in the days in the youth. He's the same age group than I am, so he's born 1992. He was always the goalkeeper for Gladbach, and I was the one for Hoffenheim, so we played quite a few times against each other. But yeah, he's always been extremely good. Yeah, Monica. Yeah. Interesting one. And in the same age group is also Bernd Leno, who plays for Arsenal London. He played for Stuttgart. So Hoffenheim, Stuttgart, and Gladbach are not that far away. So we were always playing in the same division. So we were facing them quite a few times. Yeah, I feel like Bernd Leno developed. Yeah, wasn't as good as Ter Stegen back in the days, but he developed incredibly well. And yeah, Ter Stegen was always good. And it's actually incredible to me because Ter Stegen is also not the largest or tallest goalkeeper. So it's really, really impressive what he achieved over the years. And Bernd Leno, obviously, too. But yeah, let's get to the rest of the questions after the workout. Let's work for 30 minutes and then we'll get back to the questions. So as mentioned today, 2 cones, 2 bottles, whatever you want to use, 2 markers, 1 ball that you can bounce and your neighbors won't be angry with you, and 1 regular one that you can dribble with. So we will do a lot of coordination today, but the coordination will be a little different than what you are used to, I believe. And so we will start off by only using, so that we have a little warm up as well, right? We will start off by just standing on 1 foot and we are dribbling the ball around the other foot, okay? Little warm up exercise. We will get right into much more difficult exercises, but we will build up. So please dribble around, try to do as many contacts, as many touches with the ball, and let's go, come on. We'll do 7 times around on 1 foot and we'll switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's get on the other foot. For me, it's the right one, and let's keep dribbling. Come on. 1, 2, 3. I think I missed 1, but let's just keep going. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Shake it off real quick, stretch if you need something. I've already had a workout, so stretch for a second. And we will build upon this exercise. Oh, Monica, should we wear shoes? No, depending on if you're inside, right? I'm just using socks because I want you guys to feel relaxed and just have fun at the workout. So you definitely don't need it, in my opinion. If you're outside, obviously, it would be great. Yeah, let's get back to it. Get the 1 ball that you want to bounce with. So either a tennis ball, either a soft ball like I have, or you can use a regular ball if you want to. And you are not annoying your neighbors. But yeah, I will just use the small one. We'll get back into the same exercise, okay? So we will rotate around. But while we are doing this, I want you to throw the other ball from one hand to the other. Okay? We'll do 7 turns as well, and then we switch. Okay? Get set. 1 ball in the other. We'll always just throw it from one hand to the other, and we keep dribbling with the foot, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go, come on. Try to throw the ball to the other hand as often as you can, and don't lose track of the other ball. 3, 4, mistake, 5, 6, 7. Okay, switch to the other side. Okay, for me it's on the right foot. Get set. You can throw the ball already with one hand to the other. 3, 2, 1, and go. Mistake. See, keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good. Whew. You know what's actually interesting when you do the exercise? Focusing on the two things is great already, right? But then even screaming the numbers, like how many reps you did, it's quite difficult. You have 3 things to focus on. So yeah, next one. You can put the softball away. Get your two markers. Okay. And we will progress with that exercise as well. So it will be easy at the beginning. We will only do it to warm up still a little bit. And then we'll make it very, very tough. So let's see. All I want you to do is dribble in like an 8 around the cones. It's literally like inside, inside. Oh, we are just using the inside foot for right now, okay? I will tell you when to switch, okay? Like I said, just a little warm-up exercise. Yeah, I will just say go, and I will let you know when we stop, okay? I want you to really do as many contacts with the ball as possible, and then increase the speed, okay? Let's get set. 3, 2, 1, and go. Just the inside, come on. Many, many touches. I got 2 turns already, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 7, 8. Okay, relax real quick. Now we'll just do the same with the outside, okay? We'll only use the outside foot. So now, outside, switch to the outside. All right, you got it? Good. Get set. And let's go, come on. Mistake, come on. I got 3, 4, 5. Come on, a few more. Okay, relax. Good. Stretch real quick, whatever you need. Yeah. And now you can imagine, we will progress from now on, right? Hey JP, thank you very much. That's exactly what I need. I wanted to coach as many goals as possible, so thanks. For everyone, to let you know, this is like my public video live stream. On a daily basis, I'm also doing privates where I See, I can just tell you in between the workouts, since we have a break. I will invite you to a private training room. I will see the video of every one of you, and I will coach them via live stream. That's my setup here, and that's what I've been doing in the past few days. So we can, how you can join if you're interested. We can discuss that right after the workout, okay? Yeah, but I feel like that's the best way to coach during Corona times, and it was going really well. I'm doing this since 3 weeks now, and 1 week the public session, but both of them are very, very cool. So yeah, let's keep going. We'll progress from here. I want you to get your one ball again, and we will only dribble with the inside as we had it first. And I want you to throw one ball to the other hand as many times as you can while doing this exercise. So you will see the speed definitely decreases, but I don't want you to do any mistakes. So rather throw less times from one hand to the other than doing mistakes. I want you to avoid the mistakes, but when you throw it, I want you to catch it, okay? So you have to focus on two things at the same time. So let's get back into it. So only dribbling with the inside. We are not using the outside, only inside. And we throw the ball from one hand to the other, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, come on, keep going. 15 more seconds. And do it without mistakes. Come on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Well done. Whew. Just have a quick break for everyone, 15 seconds, and then we keep going. I will just answer some of your questions in between. No, I will definitely do other exercises, but it's kind of like tailored a little bit more to your own, how should I say, to your own level, to your own age group. So everything is tailored to what you need, and I will get an impression from you in what stage you are, and then that's exactly how we can analyze where we can build up on, and how we can improve your skills, and how can we develop yourself. So there are many things I can do with you guys, right? I see where the problems are, even via video. It was going really well, wasn't sure about it, but I could really see where the goalies have deficits, and then we could focus on even things like, okay, psychological things. When you go in a game, we can focus on a lot more details, you can imagine. I even helped one goalie. He said he was struggling with his weight to keep it low. I was helping him on that side as well. I don't know what your needs are, but we can figure it out in sessions like this. So yeah, let's get back to it. But last question, how many are in the private? That really depends. Like, obviously I'm charging a little bit to it because I got to make a living as well. So the more people are in there, the less it is for you. It depends on what you want and what you would like to achieve, right? So yeah, JP, good statement right here. Very interesting one. We'll get to it in a bit. So let's go to the next exercise. I want you now to dribble with the outside, okay? Outside foot, and you only throw from one hand to the same hand, okay? Only outside foot and only right hand to the right hand. Okay, got it? And I will tell you in between when we switch to the left hand, and then we will just throw the ball from left hand to the left hand. And when I say we alternate, I want you to throw it from left to right, okay? Let's see. 3, 2, dribble with the inside and go. We start with the right hand. Keep the ball in your right hand and throw it up with the right hand. Just outside foot. Nearly a mistake. Yeah. Oh, many mistakes here for me. Keep going. Okay, left hand. Put the ball in your left hand and toss it up with the left hand. Jesus. And now we alternate with the hand. Throw it from left hand to the right hand. I'm doing many mistakes. Hope you guys are doing better. Come on, keep going. 10 more seconds. 5. Ay. Okay, good. I did many mistakes right now. Whew, hope you guys were doing better. Recover real quick, 20, I'd say 30 seconds break. How challenging is that for you to do, coordination-wise? Yeah, let me know. Okay, we will do, yeah, same setup. Now I want you always to face in that direction, okay? 7, okay, good. I only want you to face in one direction, okay? We'll never make the turns right now, we'll always look up. I want you to dribble to the front, then pull the ball back and go backwards. Okay, so we still have the 8, but now I would like you to dribble backwards. You can also use your sole if you feel more comfortable doing that, especially when going back. I only just want you to dribble in the 8, okay? Whatever you want. There are many different techniques that you could use here. I only want you to face in that direction and alternate sides. So work with the left foot as well, okay? We will ignore that ball for now. We'll only focus on the footwork. Okay? Let's keep going. We will do 8 turns on one side and then we switch the sides. Okay? 8 times around and then we start from the other side. It's a little different. Okay? And keep going. Come on. Go. No mistakes. Come on. Many touches with the ball. Got 5 now. Come on, 3 more. Last one. Okay, good. All right. We break, 10 seconds, and then we do start on the other side. I started to the right now. Now we'll start to the left. It's just psychological, a little difference. Not really in the exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on. Only face that one direction. Don't ever turn your upper body and head away from that direction. 4, 6, mistake here. Come on. Last one. Eight, good. Well done. All right. Okay. I want you to get your ball again. Okay. We will do exactly that exercise. All right. I'm sorry when the camera is sometimes not focusing. The reason why that is it has this face recognition, and since my face is sometimes on the camera, it's struggling. GKeeping problems, I guess. Okay. I want you to do the same that in the exercise before. We throw the ball from one hand to the other, and now we still dribble the same way we just did. So always facing that way. Okay, you see, it's very tough. Don't do any mistakes, rather chuckle slower. Okay, got it? We will do 8 times around, and yeah, get set. I think you understand the exercise. And go, come on. Focus. Four times. How many got you? Come on, keep going. Halfway done. Ah, mistake. Woo. Ah, last one. Come on. Okay, good. All right, relax. We started the other side in a second. Just breathe real quick. Yeah, and then we have 1 or 2 more exercises and we're done. Okay? Focus on that one as well. It's all about the quality, okay? Quality doesn't really matter. Quality is the key. I will answer your questions in a bit. We won't have that many more sets left, okay? So focus. Hey camera. Good. Okay, we'll start with the other side now. Still throw with one hand to the other. We are facing the same way. And avoid mistakes, okay? Rather do it slower. The quality matters here, okay? Ah, my camera is a little bit too far up. Good, okay. Get set. 3, 2, 1, and go. Throw the ball, toss the ball from one hand to the other. Always face the same direction. Your goal is behind you. For me, it's going much better now. How are you guys feeling? Keep going. 3 more. Last one. Good. Well done. Great, guys. Really like it. Catch your breath real quick. Monica, where do you know all those goalkeepers? Are you from Germany? I've never heard someone talking about Uphoff and Schorloff. Very interesting. Okay. I want you guys to have a look real quick. What we are doing now is I want you guys to stay on one foot and jump through the cones, and always try to toss the ball from one hand to the other as often as you can. Never do a mistake, okay? Never do a mistake. We'll only focus on a few little jumps here. If that's too easy for you, there is one thing that is much harder for me, and that is circling the ball around your body and do that exercise. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but this is somehow very hard for me because I'm losing the coordination with the foot. Okay? You can choose. I prefer tossing the ball from one hand to the other. We'll focus on the right foot. Okay? And let's go. Come on. Many small jumps. Mistake. Keep going. 3 more circles. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Okay, we'll switch right away to the left side. Okay, get set. As you can imagine, you can circle here, or you can toss it from one hand to the other. Whatever is more difficult for you. Okay? Get set. 3, 2, 1, and go. Fast movements, come on, fast and quick touches. Short contact time. I will alternate. 3 more, come on. 2. Last one. Struggled at the last one, but well done. Really good. Catch your breath. Relax, get yourself a drink. This is actually all of the exercise that I've done today. I wanted to focus more on the quality and a little coordination. And that was my goal for today. Let me know how that was for you in the chat. We'll get to Q&A right now since I've realized that there are many questions. So I think focusing a few minutes on that would be great for you guys. How was the workout for you? Was it tough? Did you do many mistakes? I hope you guys were even doing better than I was. Thanks, Doodle. You know, I would like to if we would be, if I was your goalkeeper coach, I would do a lot of those exercises, and and would implement some shooting at you, some volleys, and so on and so on. So yeah. Monica, where did you find that out? Interesting. Monica found out where I played at last. This is already a few years ago, to be honest, Monica. But yeah, Golden Eagles is the team of the University of Charleston. After I had 1 year in professional soccer, I decided to focus more on the academics, which was a very tough decision for me since my dream of becoming pro became reality, right? But I realized that I probably wouldn't make incredibly much money with soccer. I would be okay until I was close to 40, but that was just not as satisfying for me as I expected, and I thought I can make it more. But when you were at a pro level, you really realize where your limits are. And I had the option to go overseas to the United States and play college soccer. So I get my degree, I play some soccer, and maybe I could have gone pro after, but I had other plans. Yeah. Okay, let's do the questions through the in the chronological order. Yeah, Monica, thank you very much for finding me on Transfer Market. So you guys can check it out as well. My name is Fabian Veit, and Veit is V-E-I-T. Close to 40. What exactly do you mean, JP, with close to 40? Yeah, I'm around. Yeah, on Transfer Market, there's always 1 or 2 centimeters in addition to that. I'm only 181, 182 maybe. So it says 183 on the Transfer Market. I'm not sure who put the information on there, but yeah. What job do I have? I'm actually self-employed, and I try to make one of my startups become reality. That's exactly what that's actually my goal, to have my own startup, to solve a problem in society, and make it something profitable, and have a few employees. That would be my dream. That's what I focused on last year. So no, I'm not close to 40. I'm 27, exactly how Monica said it. I'm born 1992, same like Ter Stegen and Bernd Leno. So we were all in the same age group, but they obviously made it a little bit further than I did. Yeah, JP, are you really 177 or? Okay, question from Monica. Favorite gloves and boots. Gloves. In the last years, I actually always purchased and created my own gloves from a Chinese manufacturer. So I never had a specific brand. I was having my own gloves, and I was always ordering like 30 pair, and then they were customizing the gloves, and that's what I've been doing. I had a contract with Uhlsport, but they are very, very nice. But Uhlsport's never felt like the right brand for me. I'm not sure how to say it, but it wasn't perfect for my hands because the fingers were usually a little bit too long, and the thumb as well. And so I created my own ones, and that worked out pretty well. Yeah, and favorite boots. I have definitely a favorite boot. It's a Nike Tiempo. I'm always playing Tiempo. I think that's a perfect goalkeeper boot. And best version of that is obviously the FG, I think is it called, where you have the regular studs paired with the plastic studs. That's exactly what I'm playing with and like to play on, especially if you play on grass. Whoa, JP, that's very high level actually. What team did you play for? It's really nice. Congratulations to that. Well, that's amazing. I hope that my workout helps you. So that would be great for me to do it. Okay, Doodle, I've never heard about K&A goalkeeper gloves, to be honest. Where are they made from? Is that a US brand, or what is the, where are they from? I never heard about K&A gloves. JP, actually, I was a very, very good indoor goalkeeper, especially when we played in indoors during the Christmas break and winter break. Since I wasn't the tallest, it was actually suiting my style very, very well, because I was also like very good on the technical level with the foot. And so, yeah, this was actually great. I feel like I could start playing some futsal. It would be fun, I think. And yeah. Neuer or Ter Stegen? Oh, tough one. I will answer another 5 questions, and then I will have to keep going, because I have my private session at 5. So for me, it's 4:40 right now. It's a German time. In 20 minutes I have to start. So yeah, JP, I would really like to know where you are playing. It would be great. Ah, St. Martin, Small Island. Okay, you just wrote it. I'm playing in Amsterdam now, though. Amsterdam is a sick city. I love it there. Neuer or Ter Stegen? At the moment, I would probably say Ter Stegen, to be honest. Neuer was for me an absolute legend already. If you think back in the 2014 World Cup, I feel like a goalkeeper has never played better in this world. This was the absolutely top level of all time. But in the last years, I don't think he developed that well. And I feel like Ter Stegen should have actually played the last World Cup for Germany. But yeah, I mean, Neuer is still an amazing goalkeeper, cannot lie. But I really like what Ter Stegen is doing in Barcelona. And I feel like it all comes down to the goalkeeper coach at the end. I think the goalkeeper coach in Bayern Munich is not as good as the one in Barcelona. And I feel like over the years, you really see a difference there. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Ah, Doodle. Regards to Scotland, I have a really good Scottish friend. He lives in Glasgow. I will probably go visit him after Corona. Okay, JP, let's get to the private sessions. We will do that as our last question for the day. So the thing is, overall, a private session is around $50 usually, so 50. But this is always based on, I have usually between 7 and 10 keepers in it, so it's not as expensive for them. They only pay like $5 to $6, $7, $8 max. If you want to have a private by yourself and you really want to be developed, we can definitely have a look at how to fix pricing that suits you. I'm also not someone that rips you off, right? I only want the best for you guys. So I feel like for individuals, with how I set it up with like 10 guys in there and they each paying $5 to max $8, that worked out very well. If you want to have really a session by yourself, we can definitely talk about an alternative pricing and figure out what you want, what you need. Here is a little point I want to mention. Even between the different goalkeepers I have, I treat them very, very differently. So I usually have sessions with them in person here. So I'm living in Munich right now, and I have privates with them on the field. That's the reason why I'm doing that online. But I really treat them a lot different, right? So some of the goalies, they only wanted to have a workout. If JP, if you only want to have a workout with me and I'm correcting you with my screen, so for the ones who just tuned in, I'm giving private sessions on screen. So I will invite you into a live chat. Oh, sorry, my cereal bowl is still on here. But I will invite you to a live chat. I see what you guys are doing on my screen and I correct you while doing the exercise. And that's the reason how I can teach you best, in my opinion. So I treat them a lot different. So some of the goalkeepers only wanted to have a workout. That's okay with me. But there are so many aspects of goalkeeping. For instance, psychological thing. How do you prepare for a game? We can even do like, some of the goalkeepers were asking about, give me a plan of what I should eat throughout the week, what I should eat before a game. And things like this becomes way, way, way more specific and individual, right? And that's the reason why I'm having a few changes in pricing. But you guys need to let me know what you need. If you want to only do a workout, and we start doing it now, and we will progress over the next year or two. Yeah, this is all comes down to your needs. but usually I'm charging. Yeah, I usually earn 50 bucks by having quite a lot of people on there. If you want to be more individual trained, let's have a chat. John, really excited. I haven't seen your name in the chat yet. So for the ones who just tuned in, I'm always doing at 4 p.m. every single day. I'm doing a workout, 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. German time. Now it's for me, it's 4:46. So 45 minutes ago is always the starting time. Please mark it down on your calendar. Yeah. Thanks, Doodle, for agreeing. I really appreciate it. Is there any other question? Let's cover one more question. Again, JP and Monica seemed interested as well. If you guys think about doing privates, message me on Instagram, okay? Send me a direct message there. The name is _GKeeping _. Just send me a message if you're interested, and we can discuss any further. So for instance, if you guys are both interested, and we could probably get you guys, both of you in, that would obviously be more beneficial for you from a pricing perspective. Or you can invite JP or Monica, you can invite some more goalkeepers, some goalkeeper friends of yours, or invite some of the goalkeepers at your club, and we can do sessions for you, for the entire club, if you would like to. But yeah. Oh, JP, it's my YouTube name. Sorry, that's my Instagram name. Cheeky. Actually, good, man. I probably pronounce it even wrong, man. But yeah, message me on Instagram. LMAO. Yeah. Message me there if you're interested regarding privates. I would be very excited working with you and tailor the workout, whatever you need to tailor it to your best. Yeah, what you would like to learn, where you would like to develop. I obviously give my recommendations and see what you guys are doing and where you have deficits, and that's how it worked really, really well over the past weeks. Thanks, JP. That sounds really good. Like I said, it's that is only beneficial for you. Single sessions are obviously more expensive, so if you get a few more friends in, it probably will be super affordable for you. That's all I can offer to you, and also based on what you need. So if you want psychological training and see how you prepare for the different situations, I've gone through every single part of goalkeeping on a pro level, on a youth level, on a college level. I have seen everything. I have trained with some of the best people in the game, especially during my times in Hoffenheim when I was at the youth academy there. I learned quite a lot about goalkeeping. So yeah. Monica, how long is the session? Depends on your needs. It also depends on what we would like to achieve. Let's just have a discussion. Message me on Instagram, and we can just discuss about it. So I would say, talking about some aspects of psychological aspects of goalkeeping, I would also like to give you some tasks, some homeworks that you could do, and then we would get back into it and talk about it. And yeah, then obviously there is some things that you could do for injuries. I have suffered quite a lot of injuries too in my time. So I'm like I said, I have a very broad background, and I would like to help you guys in developing that. Yeah, Movie King you sent me a message. You sent the last question, I see. But I don't understand the questions. Hey, hi, I'm a young player who wants to become a professional, so I get that. Can you give me some goalkeepers like me? Would you like to have names, or what are you looking for? Yeah. What are some of the best ways to prepare before games or during games to prevent nerves? Confident in my ability, but a bit of my time away, my nerves return. John, regarding your question, I will keep that as the last question for the day because I think it's very interesting for everyone. So are you talking about in-game situations with the nerves, or yeah, what exactly do you mean? Okay. In the game, okay, before a game, I had the same issue in youth, especially in the youth, and then going into a professional level, there was quite a big transition, also from a mental perspective, right? What helped me was I started with some generic things, and I will give you one tip that is a little bit more specific. Whenever I had a game, let's say I have a game on Saturday, right? What I realized was whenever I went to bed, so I started focusing on my sleep a lot. So on Thursday night, I always went to 10 p.m. I went to bed Thursday night. If I didn't sleep well 2 nights before the game, I just couldn't perform. Please try that out. And then Friday night, the day before the game, you're usually getting a little bit nervous, right? Or you just think about so many situations. Yeah, first of all, it's very important to go to bed quite early on that day as well. But here is a big thing. One day before the game, I was always going through different situations. I was thinking, how do I behave in a corner kick? How do I behave in a regular cross? And what am I doing if a forward is running at me? And also a pretty generic one. But what I realized is that I will start doing those thoughts 2 days before the game. So on Thursday nights, right, when I went to bed early. So from 9 to 10 p.m. on Thursday, if I had a game on Saturday, I was going through a lot of game situations. Okay, I was thinking, what am I doing if, like all of the different game situations. I was going through it mentally. And on Friday night, the night before the game, I obviously was going to bed early, but I didn't think about the game the next day at all. I trained myself to not think about what's going on the next day. And that caused that I woke up on Saturday morning before the game and I was just super relaxed. And I feel like everything in the game needs to come naturally, you know? And if you start thinking as a goalkeeper in a game and you think too much, you're always making decisions too late. You always, whenever you need to think for a situation, you are too late usually. And everything needs to come natural in a game. And so making all of those crazy thoughts and being nervous before a game, that should happen on Thursday if you have a game on Saturday. And Friday night, just chill out. Just don't even think about soccer. Don't care about it. Then you wake up on Saturday, and then 2-3 hours before the game, you slowly start thinking about the game that's coming up. And that's the reason how I maintained my nerves, or like handled my nerves much better. I was less nervous. I felt really good in the game, and I did so many. I mean, I didn't do as many mistakes that I was doing back in the days in the youth, for instance. That really helped me. Yeah. Guys, I will just read over it. I hope that was helpful. What I did was good. Yeah, interesting one, JP. You were watching videos. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, John, I hope the tip was good for you. But yeah, really focus on your sleep 2 nights before the game. And really, if you ever worry about the game on Saturday, do it on Thursdays. Do it on Thursdays. Get it out of your mind. Friday, you usually just have a light session before the game, or you don't even have practice. Don't think about it. Do other things. Get your mind off that. It just drives you crazy, and you then if you think too much before the game, you also think way too much in the game. Okay, so get your mind off, relax, chill out. Thank you. Okay, let's wrap it up real quick. I will just go over the last few questions that are there. That's it. I have every day, like 1 hour ago, every day on that point, I'm doing an online session here. So I go live and do my workout. So just real quick, Monica, 2 questions. Favorite YouTube goalkeepers? I don't really think there are good YouTube goalkeepers. If I exclude myself, right? No, I really don't think so. It's a lot about getting attention. About yeah, I don't think there is many good goalkeepers on YouTube, unfortunately. So I try to change that with my channel, but due to work and everything, it wasn't possible for me to post that much more. But yeah, there are a lot of goalies that try to be fancy and be social media friendly, but it's just not the truth, right? Attributes of goalkeepers. Really, be super ambitious. It's very generic, but just train more than the other guys. And one little thing I want to mention is, if you think from a body, right? If you think about the body of a goalkeeper, how do you imagine the perfect goalkeeper? In my opinion, he or she doesn't need to be as tall, but you shouldn't have as much weight on the upper body than I do right now. So you need to be pretty light on the upper body and have a lot of power in your legs. That's just if you imagine the build up. You need to jump a lot, right? So you cannot carry that much weight on the upper body, but you need to have a lot of explosive movements on the lower body. So that's one of the things, attributes wise. And then be able to relax and handle mistakes. So mistakes are happening. I did so many in my life, and you need to forget them instantly. You need to think about, okay, did a mistake. What would have been the better decision? And then say, okay, it's done. Let's look forward. Okay. Yeah. Recommend that you both have this. Wait, what did you say? Yeah, exactly. I gotta leave now. 2 minutes until my next session, a private session. So if you guys are interested in doing privates, message me on Instagram. My Instagram is, again, I will type it in for the ones of you that don't know it. That's my Instagram. Message me for private sessions. I will switch right away to the other chat. So thanks for tuning in. Message me on Instagram if you're interested. And tomorrow, 4 p.m. German time is the next workout. Okay? Be there. Looking forward to it. Cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning in.